we're here. Let's turn my music down so I can hear myself talk. I've been looking forward to this. I'm so excited to play through this game again. This is Icarus Uprising. I mean, I've been going on for how long about how much I love this game. It's finally time to show it that love. I'm gonna turn off my trackpad so I don't cause it. If I rest on my laptop, I don't cause any issues. Because we are controlling it with an actual 3DS. Because, yeah. Control scheme is a thing with this game. Right, we're starting a new file. Can't remember if it goes straight into, like, anything. Oh. Yeah. Oh dear. I didn't factor in having to use the touchscreen keyboard. Can I use the... Can I... No, I can't control it on the thing. I have to actually control... I have to control it on the... Okay. Right. Nope, that's spacebar. Uh-oh. See, I can't see what's going on the screen. All I see is this. I did not anticipate the hardest part of this being entering my name. Right. Because you can't use the D-pad and buttons. It is touchscreen only. No. No. I should pay attention to like where I'm actually tapping. Hold on. Right, so B is the... okay. There's backspace. Shift is there, B is there. Right, we're getting somewhere. Nope. We're nearly getting there. Oh, I think I'm just gonna go for Ben. 3 letters. I hit N enough times when trying to like B, and now I'm not gonna be able to hit N, am I? There we go. You're B for BR from now on, and your new name. I managed to get to Ben. Yeah. Oh, select a me. Woken up. Oh, I got friend me's on here. One's from my Wii. Some video game ones. I forgot I had these on here. Not gonna lie, I got the Iwata me and some other me's from school as well. You know what? Let's use Lonk. Why not? This save file's only going to be for stream anyway. Right, first off, I can't remember if control options are kept between files. Probably not. So let's just check. Circle pad, touchscreen. Right, yeah. I mean, the controls are correct. That's absolutely fine. It's really the sensitivities I need to check. I forgot the sensitivities on a separate bit. Right. I think I want to have them a little bit faster. Not too much, but just so I don't have to reach across the entire thing. Yeah, that looks about right. That'll do. And land battle. I moved the cursor over and then just tapped it. Didn't need to move the cursor if I was just going to tap it. Right, so... well, no, but, both a little bit faster, probably. Right. I think we're good. More controls. Don't need any of these. Sure, I'll keep the guide arrow on. It's been a while since I've played these levels, really. Let's keep the shot homing on. I think the game's kind of designed around the light homing. Don't need aim assist. Don't need auto fire. Volume. I'm going to take the voice volumes up so we can actually hear. So we can hear the voices. I'm not going to be muting for like all the cutscenes, otherwise I want to get a word in. There's a lot of dialogue and talking throughout the game, so. Speaking of subtitles, when I play the game myself, game could be a bit louder, you reckon? Okay, hold on, let me rename my touchpad. How's that? Yeah, normally when I play on my own, I tend to have the subtitles on the bottom screen, but for stream, for visibility, we're going to stick them on the top screen so you guys can actually see the subtitles. Because, you know, it's going to be hard to hear all the stuff, because otherwise, yeah, I'm going to need to talk over at least some of it. But yeah. So for those of you who don't know, this is a Sakurai game. You can tell from the menu. Oh, I don't want to go to the. I don't want to go to the together menu. I just wanted to mess around with the menu icons. Oh.
Light versus dark.
Go away. I just wanted to move the menu items around. You can mess around with the menu items. Yeah, it's just those like Sakurai touches, you know. Speaking of Sakurai. I think in one of the how to play things there is something. Is it this one?
This game has 3 basic controls. Move with the circle pad.
I guess these videos, the
Shoot with the
subtitles
L
stay on the bottom.
and aim with the touch screen.
I'm gonna double check the
That's
settings.
Move. Shoot.
I think it's one of the tutorials.
And aim? How do I do
There's
that?
like a Smash
You
reference.
aim your weapon by using the touch screen to target enemies. Get them lined up in your reticle, then press the L button to shoot. Those are the basics. I'll go into more
It's
detail later.
when they talk about. I think it's when they talk about dashing. Oh, dodging. Maybe it's in the dodging one. Where they talk about. They have mentioned Smash.
Hit. Remember that the best defense is not getting hit at all.
Agreed. If I take too much damage, I'm finished.
A good basic strategy is to move left and right while facing enemies.
I see. It helps me avoid direct attacks.
But the best way to avoid attacks is to dodge. When an enemy's attack gets close, quickly flick the circle pad to dash.
Ooh, smooth.
You can wait until just the last second and then dash out of harm's way. That said, you'll want to use your dodges strategically.
What do you mean?
Dodging repeatedly without any breaks makes it
I
more
can't remember
difficult
there
to
is in
dodge.
those tutorials.
While we're at it, let's talk about some other techniques. Do a dash around by keeping the reticle fixed
I'm not
on
gonna
an
dwell too
enemy
long on
and
these,
dashing
but
left or right.
Then I can attack
there is a
from
Smash.
behind.
They do reference
In
Smash
air
Bros.
battles,
Sort
if
of.
you don't shoot for a bit, you'll enter a gliding stance.
It's harder to hit me, and I'm building up charge shots.
If you flick the circle pad left to right, or vice versa, you'll spin and avoid attacks.
So I'll lure homing shots at me one way. Then
These
fake 'em out
videos
and
seem
shoot
to
the
have a
other
bit
way.
of a problem transferring from the 3DS to the thing. There is. You know, we won't dwell on it. I'm just gonna double check my options. I'm pretty sure yeah, I did say it. I guess those videos just don't display them on the upper screen. So yeah, I'm not gonna be muting for like all the cutscenes. I'll mute for some, but not everything, because otherwise we will be here forever. Well, not here forever. I won't get any words in whatsoever.
Before you head out, Pit, let me explain the basics.
That would be great.
This game has 3
I think
basic
we've already watched
controls.
this.
Move with the circle pad.
We've already watched that one. I forgot it plays that. I think I will mute for the first little bit of conversation though, because, you know, game goes out of its way to make an impression on you. Loading times are going to be worse than playing the game on actual hardware, because, you know.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's been too long, Lady Palutena.
We can chat later, Pit, but now it's time to fight. The Underworld army's invading.
Whoa, you weren't kidding.
Use the L button to fire. You can target enemies with the stylus.
Okay, she's now just talking about controls, so... So yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising is split into two, in case you couldn't tell from the tutorials, split into two gameplay styles. You got flight and land sections. Pretty much every level starts off with a flight section, where we're basically on rails, and we're just sort of dodging and shooting. It's apparently a bit like Sin and Punishment, which I've never played.
Hello there, Pit. And you too, Palutena. Here to crash my homecoming party?
This really doesn't look like much of a party.
What better way to celebrate my return than with a festive little bloodbath? After all, I have been gone for 25 years.
They're moving their attack to the ground.
So yeah, Medusa is back. She was in the original Kid Icarus, as we saw on the bottom screen. They like to bring back show sprites and stuff on the bottom screen from the original game.
The power of flight is my gift. I'll control your
This game takes the concept of a fourth wall and kind of obliterates it. There's not much of a fourth wall in this game.
You have no idea how embarrassing it is.
The dialogue in this game is absolutely fantastic though. So I want to highlight it, but at the same time, I won't be able to talk if I highlight it, so you will have to settle for reading the subtitles.
Makes it easier to dodge attacks. Holding your fire also builds up charge shots. Aim carefully and use them wisely. How are things looking to you? You can adjust the feeling of depth using the 3D slider on the right.
If they ever remake this game, they can't use that line of dialogue anymore.
Your destination should be coming into view now.
Now they're attacking the town? This isn't right.
The people need your help. I'd better get you over there.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the people's cheers? They're celebrating the return of the goddess Palutena.
Despite the Underworld invasion, the people haven't
Yeah, I
lost
think
hope.
in universe they've kind of been away for a while as well, as you know,
Land battle pit.
it had been like over 20 years since the last Kid Icarus game when this came out as well. So
Now it's time to battle on land. On land, you can use the touchscreen to change the direction you're facing.
So I can quickly change the way I'm facing by flicking the stylus.
yeah,
And you can tap the
I want to
touchscreen
talk through the stuff
stop.
to talk, but at the same time I want to listen to the dialogue.
Then I can use the circle
During the
pad to
flight
move
sections,
forward.
that is going to be tough. Yeah, the flight sections are pretty much completely on rails. They do use that for great effect for storytelling and,
Really gives me a lot of options.
you know, just
You can
cinematics
also
and
use
whatnot.
dashes to dodge enemy fire. Wait for enemy fire to get close to you, then flick the circle
I
pad to
should
dodge
probably
out of
skip
the
this,
way.
but whatever.
Take a look at the how to play area to learn about many other techniques.
Yep, we've already been there. Okay, it just sticks you on an intensity 2 thing. And yeah, the music is like, especially the the little ending bit is stage 1 is, I don't know, hits me. Obviously, we're going to be hearing lots of great music throughout the game. First off, I'm going to just up my. Well, actually, the up and down one's not so bad, probably, but this needs to. There we go.
First things first, try turning left, Pit. Good, good.
So this is the first town of the area, and the music for this is fittingly called "That First Town."
Speed down the alley.
And floor food gives you health. So yeah, on land we're still using our weapon to shoot and melee things.
I'm on it.
But the attributes of the weapons do feel a bit different on the ground. If I remember right, the ground sections were the sort of more controversial sections of the game when it was being reviewed.
Flick the stylus left or
Yes, the town itself is also called that first town. We're going to get a similarly named town later on. I might need to up my speed again.
A yellow reticle means that you have an item.
Oh, we picked up
Pressing
an
the L
item.
button will use that item.
Bomb. I need to up my sensitivity again. I'm not used to playing this on an XL. Oh, jeez. That can stay there, that's fine. I'm not used to playing this on an XL. That might... We'll see. So I'll explain intensity in a bit, but when we get to the next level, but suffice to say, if you played Smash Bros, you'll already know the system anyway. So yeah, your weapon automatically switches between melee and ranged, depending on how close you are to whatever you're targeting.
Medusa's
Certain things can only be damaged by melee attacks, and vice versa. Although those can also be destroyed by bombs. Not about. I was going to get to that one, Ben, when I said there's a similarly named town later. There is a little secret here. Yep, that chest only appears we go down that alleyway. And we picked up a weapon. So yeah, the weapon system in this game is quite... is like, I'd say fairly in-depth. I don't know exactly how much of it I'm going to be able to explore throughout the playthrough, but we'll see. When I play normally, I kind of have a tendency to stick to one type of weapon. Right, any more enemies? No. Right, you always know you're about to face a boss when you get one of these. Drink of the Gods, full heal, basically. One of the most important controls in the game is flicking the touchscreen to spin the camera around. So yeah, circle bed to move, L to fire, touchscreen to aim. This is unfortunately one of the reasons, presumably one of the reasons why this game's never been ported. This game is very tied to its control scheme. So yeah, Twin Billows, I mean, as Kid Icarus is sort of Greek mythology themed, we got ourselves a two-headed dog. And yeah, it starts off on a fairly easy difficulty, so yeah, not very difficult. When you replay, you mainly just use the Smash Bros. Bow.
Listen well, Medusa! Your days of darkness are numbered. Prepare to meet the light!
Let's return for now. This was just our first step in defeating Medusa.
So yeah, Medusa. Yeah, returning from the original Kid Icarus, she was the main villain in that game as well. I mean, I think probably about 3 people probably even managed to see her in the original Kid Icarus, given that that game's first level is infamously difficult. I say first level, first like world is infamously difficult. Ah yes, and the treasure hunt. You know the challenge wall in Smash Bros? Yeah, that's what this is. It's the Smash Bros challenge wall. It's exactly the Smash Bros challenge wall. Yeah, development-wise, this is Sakurai in between Brawl and Smash 4. Yeah, you can see some things aesthetically and gameplay-wise that would make their way into Smash 4. Just kind of make the start here. Obviously, the challenge wall was in Brawl as well, but yeah. So yeah, there's a bunch of challenges. I've not completed the challenge wall, I don't believe, on my original playthrough. I think I got close, but I want to try the original at some point. I would say the best version is the 3DS remake, the 3D Classics version. Obviously, you can't officially get that anymore. You can, obviously, through the power of sailing the 7 seas, but let's pretend I'm not endorsing that. Anyways, let's head back to the menu. So yeah, Let's head over to the arms altar, probably. So here is basically where we get weapons. We can buy weapons with our hearts. Hearts are the currency of the game, but usually what you're going to be doing is fusing weapons. I mean, I only have 2 weapons here. I don't know if I really want to fuse them together, to be honest. And you can convert weapons you don't want to use to hearts as well, but I've only got 1 weapon. You know what, since I've unlocked it, it's the only weapon I've got other than the first one, which is fittingly called First Blade. We'll try the Violet Palm. I can't remember what Palm's strengths are. There's a bunch of different types of weapons, and they all have different strengths and weaknesses. Some are better at range, some are better at melee. You know, I think bows have like good homing, from what I remember. Obviously, like clubs are very much melee first weapon. They do have some range, but not much. You get staffs, which is basically a sniper rifle equivalents in this game. But I forget what Palm's like niche is, if they have one. But yeah, we'll use that for the next level. Why not? Let's equip it. Oh, and powers as well. Let's see. Sure, we'll use Idle Transformation. This is going to be awkward to control. So these fit on kind of like a jigsaw. May as well use... I may have to use the autofill if controlling this is going to be awkward. We'll just use them all for now. Well, have them all active, why not? Idle toss. So idols are basically like trophies. Fortune bow. You can get them through a few means, but mainly the idle toss, I think. And you view them in the vault. They are basically trophies from Smash Bros. You get to see a model of it. You can zoom in and out as well. Can also view it in AR apparently, but I'm not going to try that on the emulator. It's not going to work, I would assume. But yeah, you get a little description as well. X-Bomb. This isn't Smash. And yeah, that first town is literally called That First Town. And it goes into music as well. Oh yeah, there's also the offering. You can offer hearts to Palutena. And that's it. That's all you can do there. It doesn't get you anything. She just walks closer to you. And you got a whole records page as well. Just like Smash Bros. Can you tell Sakurai made this game? Or directed this game, I should say. Right, let's head on to the next level, Magnuson Dark Lord. So yes, if you play Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate, you'll know exactly what this is. The intensity system. Basically, 2 is kind of like a very standard, basic difficulty, not too difficult. You can spend hearts to make it a little bit, to make it easier, but you get less rewards for making it easier. Or you can spend hearts, make it harder, and you can get more, and you'll get more rewards, that's the word. I'm probably going to be sticking around 4 to 5 on this playthrough, playing with where I can't see the, like kind of playing blind with the touchscreen might make it a bit harder, and also I've not played in a while. I mean, I never really tend to go higher than 4 to 5 unless I'm specifically doing it, like trying to challenge myself, so we'll stick with 4 for now. If I regret it, well, if I die, then it reduces the intensity anyway, so again, Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate took this system pretty much verbatim. It's pretty much like the intensity system for those games is pretty much lifted directly
And
from
we're
here.
off. Ah, this weather's nasty.
Oh yeah, I need to change my... Yeah, that'll do.
Yes, but your next mission can't wait. You must defeat Dark Lord Gowl.
Dark Lord? Seriously? Hasn't the Dark Lord thing been done to death already?
He's earned it. He's working for Medusa. Her forces are coming from his castle. A human army has gone to fight him, but they don't stand a chance.
So what you're saying is we need a brave hero to face a Dark Lord?
I suppose it is an old story. But don't forget, this is the Underworld army we're dealing with. And anybody with the title Dark Lord won't be some low-level minion.
So what are we talking? Mini boss? Final boss?
Well, I don't think it's going to be fun on the boss, we're only in level 2.
Dark Lord's hungry for a hot plate of punch.
I think if you shoot those ones, they shoot spike balls at you, so... Hold on, I've overdone it on the sensitivity. Let's go back to roughly where it was. That seems a bit better. Chapter 2 seems early for a Dark Lord. Ah, it's fine. I'm sure we'll handle it.
Is this lightning coming from the Underworld army?
Where else would it be coming from?
Sorry. I guess that was pretty obvious.
And these sections look really good with the 3D on. Oops, souffle.
And the spicy angel wings sound tasty. I'd best get you out of there.
Plus, chicken is much more economical!
There's a lot of times where Palutena basically jokes about killing Pet.
You still have to
Or
watch out
like
for
being
fire.
nonchalant about if he dies.
Let's get you headed towards me.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more hearts already, I think. Just being on a higher difficulty. But yeah, if you get the opportunity to play this on an actual 3DS, like, the 3D effect is really good in this game. And visually, it's a really good looking game for the console, even though the 3DS is only like a year old when this came out.
Sadness in your voice?
No. I'm just really happy I can fly.
Angels shouldn't gloat, Pig.
What I meant to say is that I'm eternally grateful for your help.
And yes, Hit can't fly on his own. Yeah, he's a flightless angel.
Let's make our way underground.
Yeah, Palutena's the one who gives him the power to fly.
Not the most cheerful place, is it?
The Underworld baddies seem to like it.
Ah, getting hit a
I
lot.
suppose it makes sense they feel at home underground.
It'd be like living in a basement.
If I get some of those healing orbs, that'd be nice.
Why do we stop?
Oh, I thought you might want to take in the sights and destroy some monsters.
The flightless angel, Palutena's chicken comparison was apt.
Pig behind you!
I suppose.
Let me out.
I'll control your flight path so you don't run into anything. Just focus on shooting and dodging.
Got it.
Alright. So circling around the screen is usually a decent way to avoid getting hit in these. In these flight sections.
Dark Lord Gal's castle is up ahead.
But what about that wall?
Don't worry, I'll help you over.
Oh! G-force!
One thing I like about these flight sections, if you can get down to like a
Fun, right?
touching the ground, Pit will actually run along the ground. I don't think you can here, but in some later levels, you can walk on the ground in these flight sections, provided you're close enough. It's just an extra little touch. Doesn't mean anything. It just looks cool.
Yeah! Take that, wall! Look!
The people will never defeat Gowl with the underworld forces in their way.
The humans are taking a beating. They need our help.
Normally I'd agree with you, but
What is
I suppose these sections being on
remember how long
rails
the power of flight lasts.
means they can very carefully budget the visuals
Remember what happens when it runs
for
out?
frame rate and all that. I mean, it's a 30 FPS game, but
You
I don't really remember any slowdown in this game at all.
For Gowl.
Looks and runs
I'll
great.
take you to the castle. From there, it's up to you to face the Dark Lord. His defeat will force the Underworld army into retreat.
Roger. Get ready for a display of raw angel power.
Obviously, the whole wings burning up when you fly too long thing. Guess which myth that's taken from? Maybe his namesake. Yeah, the levels are pretty accurate to the 5-minute mark, which is, again, just great attention to detail. There's great attention to detail across the whole game. Yeah, these loading screens are not nearly that long in real.
So
Yeah,
this is the
normal.
Dark Lord's castle.
Yes, he must have scrambled to build it after Medusa's resurrection. He's
Right.
using this castle as a stronghold for underworld monsters. Monsters designed to wreak havoc and sow
My mouse
sadness.
is disabled.
Are you excited?
To rest my
Yeah.
wrists on my laptop, I think.
Wants to kill me.
So yeah, there is a degree
Make
of
your way to the Great
exploration
Hall, down on the first floor.
to these levels as well. They're not just straight shots to the goal. No, they're just statues. Oh, missed you.
This must be the Great Hall.
At the top of the stairs, there's a door with switches across from it.
Switches, huh? That probably means I should hit them.
Very perceptive of you, Pit.
Impact amplifier, that's really not going to be much use since I got rid of the enemies already. There's some over here. Probably shouldn't have gone this way, but ow.
The door's unlocked now. The enemy with the big skull guarding the door is a Ganymed. They'll attack when fired at, but
Yeah,
they don't do much
there
at
we
all
go.
if you don't shoot them.
I was
So
remembering
I suggest
correctly.
using melee attacks with dash shots to take them down.
Yeah. Melee them or else they'll shoot you with a spike ball.
I'm sensing treasure somewhere to your left.
How do you know that?
From the heavens, I can see through your laurel crown to divine your surroundings.
Really? That's amazing!
And that's not all I can see, Pit. I can also see what's in your heart.
Oh! That's really something.
So you'd better not be thinking about anything naughty.
What? How did you...
Just kidding. Seriously? Reading hearts through laurel crowns?
I know. I was also kidding.
Sure you were.
I love the dialogue in this game. I just want to listen to it all. Yeah. Palutena really likes messing with Pit. I mean, the Palutena's guidance in Smash Bros. Pretty much continues the style of the dialogue in this game, so... I remember, like, when Smash 4 came out, I, like, found on YouTube, like, a recording of all of the, Palutena's guidance conversations.
You're heading to the lower level of the interior garden.
Right. I don't remember if it's every level, but in some levels at least... No, it can't be every level, because the first level didn't have one. In some levels, there are hidden weapons based on the, like, zodiac signs, the like, horoscope signs. They're like set things. I think a lot of the item drops are fairly randomized, but these ones are pretty much always there. Presume their stats are based on the intensity that you're playing on. So yeah, that one will, that area will. I say always. I don't think it will. No, you can only pick it up once.
How did a human make it into the castle?
No, you can only pick it up once. But that's the only way to get them.
I didn't expect to see an angel here. Hope this doesn't mean I've kicked the bucket.
I'm gonna mute for this. I
think you should help him.
love this music.
He's taking on the Underworld Army himself. And surviving. Are you sure this guy is really a human?
Absolutely.
You have a private conversation with yourself, Angel Face.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm Pit, servant of the goddess Palutena. I'm here to defeat Dark Lord Gal.
So, you're here for a slice of the pie too?
Huh? Pie? Where? No, I mean, I'm here to defend the humans from the brutality of the Underworld Army.
Sure, you're the angel. But me, I'm in it for the reward money. Since we both want to take down Gal, how about we work together?
I don't know about that.
What have you got to lose? It'll be easier on both of us.
Lady Palutena, what do you think?
He makes a compelling argument.
All right then. Resuming mission Dark Lord Suppression.
I'm Magnus, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Don't hit me. We'll get along just fine. I'll follow your lead from here. I've got your back.
For a human.
You must really want that reward.
He may not be made of the sturdiest moral fiber, but that's fine with me.
I'm surprised you feel that way.
Humans are driven by desire. It's convenient to know what fate they'll chase.
Right, the music salute. I love that theme so much. It's always been one of my favourite tracks in the game. And then, years later, I learned it was composed by Yuzo Koshiro, so it should not be a surprise at all.
I take it back. This guy's a jerk.
Okay.
Yeah, composed by the legendary Yuzo Koshiro, so yeah, no wonder it's a great theme. Yeah, I like Magnus. He's a good character. I mean, I can say that about a lot of the cast in this game. Also, thank you for banning the bot, Ben. I think when I was younger, I would play through this level, like replay this level, just to hear this music again. I mean, obviously you can hear it in the music player, but yeah.
Wait, is this? It is a hot spring.
Apparently, someone likes this.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
You go in fully dressed? Don't you at least want to change into a swimming tunic or something?
Oh no. The Angel's Code of Conduct says that we must always be ready for duty.
I guess you wouldn't be an angel if you didn't do things by the book.
Yeah. And I don't want to steam the sacred buns.
We're done talking about this.
Pit loves hot springs. I mean, they heal you, so, you know, I see why. Also, I don't know if you could tell, but when the characters talk in the levels, they do have, like, lip flap animations. Like, they didn't have to do that, but especially on such a tiny screen for the original 3DS, but they still did it. Ah, a treasure chest.
That's clearly a trap. Think about it. Who would leave treasure just lying around outside?
It's clearly a trap, huh?
What is wrong with you?
If there's a treasure box, I open it. I can't
You get like
help it.
1 heart from it as well.
We'll see how long you survive with that strategy.
But you get enemies to fight, so, you know, that gets you hearts. Oh yeah, those nose ones, you can melee the bombs back at them, but I just prefer to shoot them anyway. Yeah, I tend to do a lot of dash shots in the land battles myself. I just kind of tends to be my fighting style. Lots of dash shots. They have good homing, and you know they can do good damage. Yeah, I'm trying to think if hot springs were in the original Kid Icarus. It's been such a long time since I played the original. I think there were hot springs in it, but yeah, Pit really loves hot springs, and he will be sure to let you know whenever he comes across one. I did not know those could shoot rockets at you. Yeah, there is a sprint in this game, but Pit does have like an invisible stamina meter, so you can't sprint forever. It's a little bit annoying. Sometimes I'm like, I just want to, you know, move a bit faster. But it's like a tiny little nitpick, and there are probably things you can do to mitigate it. Right. Here we go. Drink of the gods. Get a full heal before the boss. I do appreciate the full heals before bosses. It's very handy. Take my actual stylus out.
Prepare for defeat, Dark Lord Gal!
Sorry I'm late. I had other business to attend to.
Wait, you two know each other?
Yep, as well as one being here for the reward money. They know each other as well. I think there's a challenge thingy for defeating Gal without hitting Magnus, but yeah, that's... I'm not gonna... you know... I'm not gonna be distraught if I don't get that. Ouch.
Hey, in this economy, everyone's looking for work, even part-time work. That's business is booming. We're even hiring more staff.
Where are you? Did not know they could do that.
I don't know much about the situation, but it seems that Magnus and Gal used to be close friends.
What? Seriously?
They were part of the same band
Ouch.
of monster-fighting mercenaries. But Gal's
Alright,
heart was
need
weak
a bit of help recovery, I think.
of the underworld.
There we go.
Dark Lord suppressed!
Nice work, Angel Face.
There's usually a cutscene. Can he sit back and let Magnus kill him? I don't know, actually.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Gal was a human? I didn't know. What have I done?
You can't feel bad. Just think of all the other people you've saved. Besides, she looks like she's still holding on.
Really?
But we need to regroup. The war against Medusa is just starting.
Hello, Metroid reference. The person in armor that was presumed to be a man was actually a woman. Yeah, hello, Metroid reference. I used power to defeat my first souffle. Acquired a bow, acquired an arm. Acquired a club. Fire shots. Get that. Sagittarius bow and use a power. Oh, okay. Oh, you have to do it on intensity 5 or higher. It's without getting Magnus die, okay. Yeah, she comes out of nowhere and then just, yeah. Right. Let's have a... Now I've got a few weapons. Let's have a look at the fusion. Let's see. Make a burst blade with those. I can make a bow. Make a silver bow, my first optical blade. Let's see. Kind of want to try different types of weapons, though. I might wait till I got a few more weapons, but I will try one of these ones I just got. Let's see what we got. So we got bow. Let's put them by strength. Crusher arm's my current strongest. Or club. And star. You know what? Because I don't tend to use them. Let's get this out of the way now. Let's try this out now. I'll get to show off something before I forget as well. I'm gonna stick to intensity 4, I think, for now. I don't want to hedge my bets too much, but I don't want it to be too easy. Yeah. Let's head into chapter 3. I think it's Heads of the Hudra, I think it's called? Or Head of the Hudra, I can't remember. Hudra, though. Keep that in mind. They'll be showing themselves very soon.
Hurry, Pit!
What's the matter?
Medusa has brought the fight to our realm. Her forces are invading Skyworld.
She must be getting back at us for taking down Dark Lord Gal.
Medusa's venom knows no bounds, but I know you can stop her underworld army.
You sure have a lot of faith in me, Lady Palutena.
Okay, Heads of the Hudra it's called.
If you're struggling with a large group of enemies, you can use a special attack. Just tap a blue circle on the touchscreen to launch one.
Oh look,
It'll
it's the
take out
Kometo.
enemy fire, too.
Oh, another stage of music I love.
Don't these guys ever get tired?
At this rate, the power of flight is going to expire before they do.
Then let's go after the commander.
Oh,
There's just one thing you
oh,
should
did I get
know.
a souffle?
Their commander is Hudra.
Hudra. Like this guy?
I love how they just use the
And
NES
speak of the
sprites.
devil, there he is.
He can fly?
I think the only one who can't fly by himself is you.
Ouch. That's harsh.
Don't sulk, Pig. It's undignified. But you're right. Attacking the leader is a good plan.
Let's do it.
I love Hudra. We'll see why very shortly.
They fly now.
When that's used as a meme, what is that actually from? I can't remember. Here we go. Hudra.
Hello there.
It's snack time. What a tender little morsel.
I am not a piece of meat.
What did you say? Technically, you are.
Come a little closer.
Get ready, 'cause it's time for...
It was my turn to have the last
Oh,
word.
give it a rest.
Let's not argue in front of
I'm
customers.
so
Face.
sick of
Leave
you
what I
guys.
do.
Knock it off
You knock it
already.
out.
Can we go home and watch
Whatever
TV?
you undershot in this way, I mention I'm starving.
Uh,
This is never going to end. Just go ahead and attack.
Everyone, shut up and focus.
I love how they just argue with each other. Ouch. Right. So... the order that you defeat the heads does actually make a difference. But I can't remember which head's which. And which order makes the difference.
Yeah, the other heads. You have no right.
Actually, I'd say you have no right.
Okay, that's it. You can...
I'm ready.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, the order you take down the heads affects the rest of the
Not so
level.
fast. Hudra heads can live without a body. You better follow them.
Yeah, it's, again, just great attention to detail.
The underworld forces are retreating.
Mission accomplished.
Far from it. Those two Hudra heads are still alive. They've plunged into the human world.
Alright,
below
Kometos you can only
and
melee,
them.
Then
as
we
far as
better
I'm
do
aware. I love how one of the heads is like, can we go home and watch TV? Complain that TV's a thing for them.
This is bad.
Let's hurry. For a pair of disembodied heads, they sure move fast.
I don't see the Hudra heads anywhere. Where'd they go?
Don't lose your head too, Kit. Let's check the town.
Yeah!
So yeah, we did take down part of the Hudra, but yeah. Much like certain animals, I can't remember which one, worms I guess. Yeah, Hudra heads can regenerate their bodies. And live with, Hudra, incidentally, is a mistransliteration of Hydra in the original NES game. They kind of just took that and ran with it. So we had that first town earlier on. This is that burning town.
They could be anywhere. We need to stop
It's not just
before they
like
wreak
a
havoc.
burning town or the burning town,
Search
it's
for them,
that
take out
burning
any little
town.
turds that cross your path.
Right, so staffs are the long-range weapon of the game. I mean, they're the longest range weapons. You can even zoom if you double tap the touch screen, you can zoom in and snipe with them. I don't really ever do this though. I think if you press X, you also go into like a first-person view, but again, the third-person view is what you want really in this level.
Ahead. You know the drill. Keep your eyes peeled for enemy attacks.
Ah, good. So as well as increasing the difficulty by upping the intensity, you also get these gates. So these gates always appear, but you have to be playing at that intensity or higher for them to unlock. We're playing at intensity 4, so we can go up here. Yeah. Level 1's thing is
Sweet, sweet loot.
intensity 5, I believe. The first one review staff only for all weapons. So the one you get from pressing X, I think is for all weapons.
It's one
But I
span.
think the double tapping to
Do everything
zoom,
you can to stop it from getting away.
I think double tapping to zoom is staffs only. I think. It's been a long while though since I've messed around with those options. But yeah, so this intensity gate here was just a ledge with a chest. Sometimes you get an enemy, a new room with like an enemy to fight and whatnot. What you get in those rooms depends on the level. That one was a pretty simple one though. Oh. Music? Hello? Hello, music? You good? Oh, this... Oh no. Right, it says... Error has it. Oh dear, have I got a. Yeah, the game itself though has decided it's not gonna work. I think I might need to restart the thing on the console. We're gonna have to replay the start of the level. We just wait for the emulator to start responding again. I wasn't expecting when the stream died like that for it to also kill the connection for the emulator to the console. Hold on. We're gonna restart the whole thing. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to replay through the first bit of that level. This is awkward. Alright. Get the emulator cooked up back up to the game. Yeah, so what happened was the music stopped playing on the game, and then that's when the stream died. I don't know if you if the stream died before that happened, but at least that's the way, the order I noticed things happening. The music stopped in game, then the stream, then I saw you guys say the stream died, and then the game by the emulator crashed. Well, at least I don't have to refocus it or anything. It's just picked it straight back up. Ah. Right. The lonk me. Right. Did it save, at least save the fact I was using the staff there? Yes, it did. Cool. No, not treasure hunt, I don't need that. Also, I believe if you tap this enough, it like gets annoyed at you and turns around. Yeah. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't affect anything, it just gets annoyed at you and turns around if you tap it. You get to hear the music again, that is true. Although the ad's going to play over some of this bit, but I guess if any, for any place for the ad to go, I suppose that's a good place.
Hurry, Pit!
What's the matter?
Medusa has brought the fight to our realm. Her
Right.
forces are invading Skyworld.
She must be getting back at us for taking down Dark Lord Gao.
Medusa's venom knows no bounds.
So while I guess
You can stop
I
her.
can talk about other stuff, I would say I mentioned the control scheme before and how it's like why, you know, probably why we haven't seen it ported. That is going to be one of the elephants, I guess, in the room of this game. Of
You can use a special attack.
as
Just tap
much as the game is loved by those who played it,
take out enemy fire.
the game's also known for its control scheme cramping up your hands, especially after long play sessions. Now, when I was younger, especially playing it on my original 3DS, it never bothered me.
These guys
But
ever get tired?
yeah, on an XL, it is more tiring on my hands, definitely.
Before they do.
Then let's go after the commander.
There's
Can we get
just one thing
Sakurai?
you should know.
Can Sakurai make a
The
Star Fox game,
commander is
please?
Udra.
Well, if I remember this game's development correctly, I think very early sort of prototypes of this gameplay,
He can fly?
like, I
The only
think
one who can't fly by himself is
Sakurai did
That's harsh.
at least sort of conceptualize some sort of a Star Fox game to start with,
Attacking the leader is a good plan.
Let's do it.
if I remember correctly. Or at least that was like how the rumors went anyway. And also, much like Medusa,
It's snack time. What a tender little morsel.
I am not a piece of meat.
What did you say? Technically, you are.
Come a little closer.
yeah, like,
Get ready.
much like I said with Medusa, I don't know how many people will have even seen Hydra in the original game.
Let everyone just shout in misery. Did I mention I'm starving?
Now
This is never going to end. Just go ahead and attack.
Everyone, shut up and focus.
Alright, we'll do them in, well, we'll leave that
I
one.
say you have.
If I remember right, if you leave the middle one for last, his like reaction is like,
And
where'd
that's
lefty
that.
and righty go?
Not so fast. Hydra heads can live without a
remember
body.
right.
You better follow them. The underworld forces are retreating.
Mission accomplished.
Far from it. Those two Hydra heads
But yeah,
are
apparently
still
these
alive.
fight sections do play like, they play like Sin and Punishment, so I should really play the Wii one that I got at one point. Because I got the Wii one on the Wii U eShop before that closed, because it was like a lot cheaper there than physical. So yeah, if it's anything like these sections,
This is
gameplay
bad.
wise, like,
Let's
I'll
hurry.
probably really enjoy
A
it.
pair of disembodied heads, they sure move fast.
can't remember if you can use the D-pad to use the special attack in the flight sections.
The huge rawheads anywhere.
If I can, that'd be easier than trying to guess where the corner of the screen is without looking. Can I use the D-pad for these? Yes, I can. Cool. That's good to know for the future.
Yeah.
Right. Let's hope that there's no connection issues this time. But yeah, I guess speaking of cramped hands, so the big box, well, the original release of the game in the big box, it was in there because it came with, if I can get it out of the box, came with a stand for your 3DS. Obviously sized for the original 3DS. I don't really know how effective it would be on an XL. I don't have enough space really to use it right now anyway.
We've all gone into hiding. But
But yeah, using a big stylus like this is helpful, though. Trying to use the tiny stylus of the new 3DS XL is not ideal.
There's an alley next to the rubble you can pass through. There's a courtyard ahead. You know the drill. Keep your eyes peeled for enemy attacks.
Right. So yeah, I did use the stand a bit when I first played the game, but
Sweet, sweet loot.
Fortune smiles
ah
upon
yes. So yeah, those are randomized because I got like a bow last. I got a blade last time.
you. Flee. It's one sweet enemy. If you spot one, do everything you can to stop it from getting away.
Okay, they pronounce it souffle, but alright, these you got to target the head. Ouch. Also, note, Japanese game, hence the reason melons look like that. I don't technically need this, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. I do love the that burning town theme.
Down Kometos.
Yeah, Kometos, these are in the original Kid Icarus as well. Yeah, and jellyfish things that latch onto your head. Completely original Kid Icarus enemies, of course.
There are jump pads ahead. String jumps together to make your way across the rooftops.
Bounce pad. I can't remember if there's anything hidden down here. Like I said, there is some exploration stuff in the ground levels. Yeah. Some orbiters. Well, like I said then, they are in the original Kid Icarus, so that might be where you recognise them from. I say the original to Kid Icarus enemies, you know.
This is great. Yeah.
Destroy them. Nice. Oop. And they dropped a key. Nice. Don't think it's to this area. No.
I don't think I can get through this way.
There's another way in, but you'll need a key.
Well, I've already got that key, so we're good.
Watch out!
Oh. There goes a huge head.
You're going to need help against surprise attacks like that. Go to the courtyard ahead and I'll grant you a gift.
Really? That'd be great.
Alright. Treasure chest. Oh.
That's an underworld moringa.
Whew, can't take my eyes off it.
Its bewitching dance moves really grab your attention and hold on to it. Better make a point of taking it down first.
I was going to explain that enemy, but Palutena did that for me, so thank you, Palutena. Ow. Now, I'm not upscaling this game to HD, I'm playing it in the original like 240p, but I imagine this game would look pretty good if upscaled. I mean, textures obviously would be the main sort of point where you'd be able to tell it's a 3DS game, but
now, Lady Palutena.
All right then.
What just happened?
Do you like the gift? It's my patented monster pheromone. Monsters just love the smell of it. And now it's all over you.
What? Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, my goodness. What's come over me?
Luckily, the pheromone only attracted one of the heads. I was wondering what you would have done if both of them had shown up.
And you still went through with it? I would have been finished for sure. Whew, that was dicey.
I don't think I'll be using the monster pheromone in the future.
I would hope not.
What I mean is that I won't need to use it.
Why do you say that?
I located the other head. Let's go to the lake outside of town.
get that one from here. Yeah, like so the order you take down the heads in the flying bit basically dictates which heads you see at which point in the level, which is again, it's great attention to detail and it's a good incentive to replay the level. Then you can see what they have to say at the different points. I should not hold my DS in front of my laptop screen, otherwise I won't be able to see what I'm doing. But yeah, as I said for Sonic Generations, I like presenting low-res games in their original resolution. It's what they're designed for. So yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising here is presented in original 240p, well, roughly 240p. It's a bit wider than TV 240p. Right, down the well.
What is this? A well?
That's not important. Just keep moving forward. Watch out. Those shells give off a toxic cloud when they expire. Shoot them from a distance or melee them to avoid getting poisoned.
That's a Kometo, I need to melee you.
The other Q-Draw head is regenerating its body at the lake.
You don't think it'll have 3 heads, do you?
I should hope not. Their bickering
Oh,
is
whoops.
intolerable.
Yeah, these snake jars. I believe the snakes do have an actual name, but I can't remember what they're called. They're from the original game. Those snakes. And most players will actually have seen them because they were like pretty much the first enemies you come across in the original. Alright.
It's an ambush.
Yeah, that's right. My ambush. You're going down, monsters.
I don't think I hit as many enemies as I wanted to with that bomb. Oh well. Alright, let's get rid of these things. Oh, they're not down yet. Go away. Go away. So I will say the mildly annoying thing about the items that you pick up is that once you pick it up, the next time you press the shoot button, you're using the item. You have no say in the matter. I think the back shield was not used in Smash Bros. If I remember right. So again, if you played Smash and used the back shield in Smash, you know how it works here. Oh, speaking of hand cramps, oh, I'm getting a little bit of it. I mean, when this game first came out, the original 3DS was the only 3DS model.
Finally close to the last
I don't think they really,
ready?
I don't think they had the XLs in mind. Oh. Oh, my hand.
So you took out my brothers.
Yep, sure did.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Now I'm finally free.
Forward dash attacks are very powerful. Look for openings to use them. But don't do a forward dash attack when a fireball is headed at you.
Right, when he's in the lake, you wanna...
Now, pet now.
Yeah, you wanna...
Time to lay the smack down.
Why am I using melee? I'm using a staff. That should be thingy. Yeah, when he's in the lake, you want to shoot those fireballs back down to him. Ouch.
Those lasers sure are hard to avoid.
Here's an idea. Wait till the last moment possible, then dodge to the side. Dash when an enemy attacks to perform a dodge.
Ouch. Oh, got him.
Mission complete.
That's another one of Medusa's commanders out of the way.
Maybe I should up the intensity to 5. Because, at least for now. Because I'm not having too much of a struggle with these.
No, I'm too pretty to die.
And there you have it. Victorious.
Good work. Let's be on our way.
So for one of the heads, I can't remember which order you had to do to get that one to be last, but like the one of the heads, like in its like dying speech, or like be like it's like as he dies, he's like I'm proud of you or something like that. Right. Oh, I didn't really. I wanted to go to the arms altar, not to the gear menu. Now, while we're in the gear menu, let's have a look at the powers. Yeah, let's use that. That's health recovery. I don't think I have space for that one. That's fine, I'll use those. Let's have a look at the arms altar. I got more We've got a few more weapons to fuse now, so let's see. I think that silver bow I already have access to. These wolf claws. Yeah. Potentially. Yeah, you know what? Let's try using that for the next level, why not? Do I have any more eggs to use for the idle toss? I do. Just while we're here. I don't think I'm anywhere near to getting all the idols, and even on my first file, so... The green and blue eggs give you a higher percentage, obviously since we're at the start of the game. It's pretty easy to get new ones every time. Actually, before was thinking before we go into chapter 4, I might actually just let's do chapter 1 on a higher intensity. What's the intensity gate in chapter 1? Chapter 1. Can I have a wiki that's not the one that's hosted on Fandom? No? Intensity gate. I just want to know what intensity I need to be. There you go, chapter 1. Gate level 5, okay. Well, let's go up to 6 for this because it's the first level. Actually, no. You know what? I want to show off what 9 is like. I've now decided after having already selected it, so... Also partly to kill time. I don't want to get through, like, too many chapters in one stream, really. Want to space that a little bit.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Right. Yeah, I wanna... Oh, I've lost those hearts, but whatever. I wanna try intensity 9. It's probably gonna go badly. Especially because I've, you know,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
not exactly got a high-end weapon.
It's been too long, Lady Palutena.
We can chat later, Pit, but now it's time to fight. The Underworld army's invading.
Whoa, you weren't kidding.
Use the L button to fire.
Oh, I've taken two.
Stylus.
I've taken 2 hits, and I'm already like that much of my health's gone.
These are Underworld troops. Are you saying Medusa's been...
Resurrected, yes. Though the goddess of darkness was defeated long ago, she's back now. And as the goddess of light, it's my duty to protect humanity from her.
You worry too much.
Right. Yeah, let's see how much of this level I make it through on this intensity.
Hello there, Pit. And you too.
I think chapter 1 is like the only one I've done on intensity 9.
Homecoming party.
This really doesn't look like much of a party.
What better way to celebrate
Oh,
my
it takes so much damage from one thing.
bloodbath? After all, I have been gone for 25 years.
They're moving their attack to the ground.
Then so are we.
I can't believe I'm actually
I mean, I have already gained more hearts than I spent, but...
I'll control your routes. You can focus on battle. But I can only maintain this power for 5 minutes at a time. After that, your wings will burn up and you'll fall.
You have no idea how embarrassing it is to be an angel who can't fly on his own. So thanks for your help. Without you, I'd be finished.
Not defeating a lot of these enemies. Hey Sam, welcome back. So, what you missed is I've gone into the first chapter on intensity 9 just to show it off.
Holding your fire.
I don't know how... if I'm gonna survive. Oh dear. But we're gonna try.
Everything's looking to you. You can adjust the feeling of depth using the 3D slider on the right.
I'm nearly dead already.
Your destination should be coming into view now.
Now they're attacking the town? This isn't right.
The people need your help. I'd better get you over there.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the people's cheers?
There's a lot of...
They're celebrating the return
a lot of
the
projectiles to
goddess
dodge.
Palutena.
Ouch.
Despite the underworld invasion,
Ah.
the people haven't lost hope. It's
Okay,
our
so
duty to protect them.
if you get down to low... if you get down
Prepare for
to...
the battle pit.
if you empty your health bar, you go into... it's called crisis mode. So you're not dead yet, but one more hit will kill you. I believe you also, like, slower and stuff, maybe, as well? But yeah. Yeah, one more hit will kill you, but if you manage to not get hit, you'll recover a little bit of health and then you can then again
First
survive
things first, try turning left.
another hit.
Thanks.
How much did they heal? Alright, let's get back to full.
You're here to help the townsfolk, so wipe out as many monsters as you can.
Ouch.
I'm on it.
Ouch. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, here we go. I'm dead. So yeah, if you die, yeah, you lose some hearts, and yeah, your intensity gets knocked down a bit. I do want to show off the intensity gate, so I need to get to it.
So wipe out as many monsters as you can.
I'm on it.
You know, doing intensity 9 with like early game weapons is probably not the best idea anyway.
Flick the stylus left or right to change direction quickly.
Yeah, you saw how much damage I was taking from enemies.
Spinning in blue.
Yeah, intensity 9 is not a challenge to be taken lightly, like I did.
A yellow reticle means that you have an item. Pressing the L button will use that item.
Yeah, I was taking it lightly just for the purposes of stream, so you know. I mean, we've been put down to intensity 8, which is still pretty high. So we should still get a decent amount of hearts and loot.
Huh? What's this?
An intensity gate. To pass through these, you need to play at certain intensity or difficulty levels.
So yeah, I didn't bother going up to it before because I knew that it stuck me on intensity 2 on the first playthrough of this level. Ouch. Not what I meant to do. So yeah, I'm playing with claws right now. They're a more short-range weapon, and I believe they also give you, like, they tend to give you, like, faster movement and stuff as well. There we go, we got a first blade, but probably much more powerful than the one we started with. Yeah, claws tend to up your running speed, so useful for people who want to go fast. But they are lower range than other weapons.
What was that?
I don't think they're the lowest range weapons, I'm not sure, but they are lower range. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I would presume clubs are lower range than claws, because they're clubs. I know clubs are very low range. I think these ones have some sort of fire effect on them, given that enemies are burning when I hit them. Yeah, weapons can have all sorts of effects and stuff on them. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not reaching these enemies from here that I would have been reaching with other weapons. Ouch. Alright, let's head into the boss. So, I beat Twin Burrows pretty quickly and pretty easily before. But, yeah, it's probably going to be harder on intensity 8.
It's gonna teach you some new tricks. Now play dead.
Try circling left or right as you attack. Keep your aim focused on the enemy.
That's called strafing, right?
Whatever it's called, just stay out of his way. If
Ouch.
you're in a tight spot, click the circle pad to dash. I also recommend dashing and shooting at the same time. Change dash directions and charge your shot for different effects.
Wow, talk about options.
Alright.
It's like an all-you-can-perfect
Yeah, we can actually hear their conversation. Alright, let's use this health recovery. Obviously, Twimbo is very much based on Cerberus. Remember the egg Cerberus in Sonic 06? The Cerberus that had one head? Yeah, this game does it properly. I think Twimbillows, again, is in the original Kid Icarus, but again, you'd have to get out of the underworld levels, and I think defeat your first fortress as well, just like get through the first fortress to see him. The fortresses don't mess around either, so... Ouch. 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 Oh, just got him. Yeah, I think he's the first fortress boss, which would explain why he's the first boss here. But I've never got out the first fortress. That's as far as any of my playthroughs ever got. I can skip the cutscene. It's not good. Yeah, I used to use the Twimbo as cannon quite a bit, actually, if I remember right. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good blade. Oh yeah, you get an achievement for getting finished. Okay, starting a chapter on Intensity 9 counts. Okay. You don't have to complete it in Intensity 9. That's good. Right, let's head over to the arms altar again. If I remember right, there's a mission, there's a like challenge thing to use a club. In chapter 4. So why not? That kind of makes me think of a Monster Hunter weapon. The usual club there. But yeah, it's cool that there are weapons based on the bosses. Yeah. Why not? I was just using the wolf claws, but whatever. Wasn't really going to go back to them, to be honest. Yeah, it does make me think of Monster Hunter. Also, sort of reminds me a little bit of like the switch axes. That might just be my bias because that's the weapon I play in Monster Hunter. Right. We're not gonna do chapter 4 on that high intensity. We're gonna stick it on 5. Heating up. Also, when I died, obviously, notes how he said, I'm finished. Now Pete keeps saying that he's going to be finished rather than dying or anything. It's just because that's what the death screen said in the original Kid Icarus. Switch axes are based on great swords. That's okay. I mean, you're the Monster Hunter expert in this group, so... you know.
Here we go.
So, yeah.
So, what's our mission this time?
You remember Reapers, don't you? From the underworld?
Not those guys. They're always freaking
Yeah, if
out
you've ever
and
played the
causing
original Kid
trouble.
Icarus, you'll know
What
Reapers.
Gus is thinking about?
Yes, anyway, about the Reapers.
And
Sorry,
Pit
go on.
is
They have a fortress
Pit's
near the entrance to
Pit's
the
fear of
underworld
them
Reaper
is
Valley.
understandable.
Which is where? Reaper Boulevard? But seriously, thank goodness we don't have to go there, right? That
I
silence
forgot
means we
clubs.
have to go there, doesn't it?
I forgot
Will you at
clubs
least tell me
reflect
why you
enemies.
wanna go to a
Enemies,
place
projectiles.
crawling with Reapers?
I'm trying to find another one of Medusa's commanders, Pandora.
The goddess of disaster and calamity? That Pandora?
Yes, and she's currently residing in the Labyrinth of Deceit. However, some force in the Reaper Fortress is obscuring the labyrinth's
So yeah,
location.
clubs are even lower
Not
range
all-seeing eyes.
claws, but
Wait,
as I've just learned, they can reflect projectiles, and they are pretty strong
Because of
per
my
hit.
slightly botched laser eye surgery.
are you messing with me again?
Maybe. Regardless, your job for now is to infiltrate the Reaper
fortress.
Roger that.
Those like enemies that are like a hand and an eye on
What are
them,
those red lights?
they've got a pretty funny name,
Are
but
they?
I will save that for
Reaper eyes?
whenever we get to the next level.
This is really
Be that
bad.
today or next time.
We need to find you a safe route. Down there is your only option. This ravine should take you to the Reaper Fortress. But it's tight, so be careful. If you get stuck, I won't have time to get you out.
Man, things are really heating up. Time to bust through here. Full speed ahead.
Excellent idea, Pete. Naturally, I had the same thought. Let me help.
Hitting enemies in the flight sections with clubs is a little bit awkward.
Is that a windstorm up ahead? Hang on.
Ow!
Don't be such a baby. It's only wind. I mean,
And yeah,
at
but-
least it's not
So
poison.
special mention to the music in these
Real trouble.
flight sections, just
Lucky me.
how they, they are timed to the events happening on. It's a great case of like Mickey Mousing in gameplay.
You're heading into a
Something you could only get with an on-rails game. Yeah, let's use that. Again, a section that looks pretty great in 3D. It is unfortunately impossible to present the 3D effect on stream.
I'll take care of them.
Oh, I used that at the wrong time.
This looks like a dead end. There must be a way out. Down there. I'm getting you
Oh!
out.
I went in its line of sight.
The Underworld forces really stepped up their game.
I doubt those underlings managed to do their own. It's a sure
Oh, I
sign
keep
of
going in the lines.
power.
Oh! Right, if I keep swinging this club. Yeah,
We're
reflect all the
almost there.
projectiles.
3, 2, 1, contact!
Oh, it's hot here!
There's no chance of getting it from above. You'll have to break through the front.
Here we go!
I like running up the bridge. Doesn't mean anything, but I just like doing it. Oh, if I had remembered, I could have got the dialogue about bows, and I don't know if those dialogues show up in other levels, maybe. But I shared that one with you guys on the group chat a little bit ago, where Pitt says that he used bows in the last brawl. And Palutena was worried, but Pitt was all fine. It was a smash. But Palutena just can't imagine him in a melee. And that's because he wasn't.
Pit, are you alright?
Never better.
Then let's get moving. The force obscuring Pandora is deep within this fortress.
So, with this intimidating, like, guillotine here, that you can just walk around. Right, we got food in here.
Reapers may look all evil and crazy, but there's a good reason for that. They are evil and crazy. But here's a little tip. They won't bother you if you stay out of their sight.
I love that. It's like, the reason for them being evil and crazy is they are evil and crazy. Or looking evil and crazy. But yeah, stay out of that laser sight and you're all good. Shall I fight it? Why not? Okay. And yeah, if you alert it, it will play the Reaper theme from the original Kid Icarus. Straight from the original Kid Icarus, and it'll summon Reapets. Yeah, these enemies were
Considering
despised
this
in
is
the
the
original for good
Reaper,
reason.
there aren't very many Reapers.
Must be a huge soul harvest going on somewhere.
What do you mean?
Reapers are soul carriers. carriers. When a being dies, they take its soul to the underworld. The humans probably started another war, which means a lot more souls to deal with.
Why are they always fighting? It's so sad and pointless.
Yes, but we gods fight too. And when we do, humans are always caught in the middle.
So, this war against the Underworld Army is causing the Reapers to work overtime.
I'm the one who should be working overtime. Then there'll be
Okay.
less soul harvesting. Humans get frustrated, even destructive, when we gods don't provide for their welfare.
Don't be ridiculous.
Ouch.
Everyone loves the goddess of light. You know that.
Thank you, Kate. I do my best. Now then, let's proceed.
Problem with clubs. Can't reach a lot of enemies. Like, some enemies are just too far away. Oh, never mind. We're grinding. So, these grind rails.
Grind rail. It beats walking, huh? You can ride
For a
it
long
like
time, these grind rails were rendered invisible on emulation. Ouch. Okay, bringing a club here maybe wasn't the best idea. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using clubs anymore in the single player. They are better in the multiplayer modes, I'll put it that way. Like, on my main save, I've got a really good club for multiplayer, but just because of the range, they're just near useless for single player. Can I attack you? Sort of. There's a chest here. Flintlock staff basically looks like a gun. I know there's a hot spring somewhere in this level. I can't remember where. Oops, souffle. I probably have missed it because they are very fast. Yeah, Reapers are probably... Yeah, it's where the game starts wrapping up the challenge a bit. So,
This guy?
yeah.
Eggplant wizard.
Eggplant wizards? Oh, no.
Eggplant again.
Way back when, you had to visit a nurse to get fixed up, remember?
I was there so much they named the place after me. Hospital? Pettit? It's
Ouch.
funny. It's okay
Where
to
have you
laugh.
gone?
No, it's really not. Anyway, there aren't any hospitals in this
Oh, no. We'll wait for it to reconnect. Right, says it's back. Let's hope that... Oh, I did not type that very well. Yeah, let's hope the emulator to console connection hasn't died. So yeah, along with Reapers, Eggplant Wizards are probably one of the most iconic enemies from the original. By iconic, I mean feared. Yeah, because yeah, here, as Palutena said, she can turn you back to normal if you get hit by the Eggplant Wizard. In the original, so the Eggplant Wizards are in, they're in the fortresses. In the original, if you got hit by one, you would have to... Oh, you'd have to make your way over to the hospital to get healed. And yeah, while you're eggplanted, you can't really do anything. I'm going to take you out from afar. This club does have a ranged attack. There we go. I'm not going to attempt to deal with the stuff down there to get that chest, honestly. Or am I? Oh. Do I risk it? Why not?
Oof! Don't panic, Pit, but there's a clubber skull nearby. It's trapped for now, so I suggest leaving it alone. It's one dangerous enemy.
Alright, let's get this, one. Taurus arm. I think doing something down there can cause the, something down here can cause the, boulder to, fall down so you can get across here, but I can't remember what it is, and I don't want to risk awakening the Clubber Skull, so, let's just ignore that area. I can go without that chest. Right, so the way forwards is this jump pad, but there is some stuff this way. Intensity 5. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? I can just see it. Ow! Oh, I'm so close to death. Food.
Thanks.
2 chests. Please be chests and not what you could be. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Right, I'm going to avoid these Reapers instead of trying to fight them, I think. I think that would be the sensible thing to do. Yeah, let's stealth it instead of trying to fight them. I don't know what this is. Demon Vine.
Take this.
Oh. You know what, let's just avoid it. Let's just... Ow, you following me? Ow. Oh, treasure chest. There we get the power. Ow. Ow. Oh, the hot spring cannot come soon enough. I know there is one in this level. I just can't remember where it is.
There are Reapers creeping around in there. They'll summon Reapets if they see you, so be careful.
Yeah, let's try to avoid that happening. Oh, food. Alright, it's just a demon vine over there, so I'm going to wait for the next one to go. And then just make a break for the door. There we go. What's up here? Oh, treasure chest. Oh, item. Nice. Will it be useful though? Let's hope so. Ooh, possibly.
Take this.
Oh, this section's gonna be annoying once I beat the enemies. I've just realised. Remembering what happens in this room. It's gonna be annoying to deal with. Oh. Let's use this X-bomb. Right.
Nice, another grind drill.
This one works a bit differently. As you're riding it, shoot the targets on the walls. This will extend the rail to your destination.
So yeah, we gotta shoot.
Sounds easy enough.
Just keep in mind that you can try it as many times as you need to.
It sounds easy enough if you're using a long-range weapon, which this isn't. That said, I'm hitting the targets better than I thought I might. Yeah, these basically work like grind rails in newer Sonic games, and that you don't have to worry about balancing or anything, they're just fully automatic. It's between 3 flashbacks. Oh yeah. I still can't believe that I got through that one section in After Eternal on my first try.
Well, well, it appears that this place is equipped with
Oh,
some
thank
hot
goodness.
springs.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I could use a little R&R right about now.
First off.
There's something strange about this hot spring.
Huh?
The steam seems a little evil.
That's probably not a good sign. I'll just keep moving. Here you
Yeah, I still can't believe I got through that on my first try. So yeah, this hot spring seems a bit evil. Believe you go in it. Yeah, you actually take damage. Yeah, let's go in the proper hot spring. Interrupted his bath time. Yeah, well... I haven't got any rebuttals, I just... Yeah, well... Alright.
You're closing in on a force that's
It is a bit of an
Pandora's
odd location, though, because...
Yeah, I figured the evil light wasn't just for show.
I can't remember actually. Maybe a Drink of the Gods doesn't show up here. I don't know. Oh, my hand is starting to... I never had the hand cramp problem when I was younger. But again, I reckon that's probably just due to playing on the smaller, therefore lighter 3DS. You know, the original model. Plus, you know, occasionally I did use the stand.
No way!
It's gigantic!
What is that thing?
That Great Reaper must be the one who's hidden Pandora's Labyrinth deceit. This area is split into 2 levels, so just switch levels depending on how it attacks.
You say that like it's easy.
That's because it is easy. Those aren't just flirty looks coming from the Great Reaper's eyes.
Let me
Ouch.
guess. They're death rays?
In a nutshell. Plus, if you get hit, it'll summon revenge. That Great Reaper has
Ow.
quite the evil eye.
How can you make puns at a time like this?
I guess
Ow.
I just don't see the problem with a little levity.
I may die here.
I think I found the Great Reaper's weak points. They're its head and little toes.
Oh yeah! Stuffing those guys hurts like crazy.
But it's more effective to target the head. The head is a weak spot for many enemies and most living things.
Because I've run out of healing powers, so... Ouch. First, Iujo. Son of repets. I think I'm gonna have to go for the hitting the toes method. That's gonna be the safer method, I think. Trying to hit his head with a club is not gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna have to go with charge shots, I think. This is a lot easier with a ranged weapon.
Now, finish it!
But how?
The light coming from its head, strike there!
Gotcha.
Ouch. Can I hit it with a ranged attack from this? Ah! Right. Down to intensity 4 we go. I'm not replaying the whole level and throwing away.
What is that thing?
That great
It's fine, I get my health recoveries back.
in Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit. This area is split into 2 levels, so just switch levels depending on how it attacks.
You say that like it's easy.
That's because it is easy.
Yeah, I'm up.
Those aren't just flirty looks coming from the Great Reaper's eyes.
Let me guess. They're death rays?
In a nutshell, plus if you get hit, it'll summon regrets. That Great Reaper has quite the evil eye.
How can you make puns at a time like this?
Yeah, I
guess
think
just don't see the problem with
hitting
the levity.
it down here is a lot easier with a club than up there.
I think I found the Great Reaper's weak points. They're its head.
If I was playing with my usual bow,
Oh, yeah. Stubbing those
I
guys
would
hurts
pretty
my
much be
feet.
staying on the top level the whole time.
Now, finish it.
But how?
The light coming from its head, strike there.
Gotcha.
Ouch. Ow. This is hard with such a short range thing. Ow. There we go. Oh.
All done.
Nice work, Pip.
Yeah, you got here just in time to see me die, Joe. Oh. But thank you for dropping by.
You know what, Lady Palutena?
What's that, Pip?
Even though I almost died, I've really enjoyed our time together.
Aw, you poor guy. You really need to make some friends. Now let's go find Pandora.
They're like, oh, your pit's getting all sentimental, and then Palatine is just like, you need to make some friends. Oh, right, so with that, we have learned why not to use clubs in single player. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought there was like a clear chapter 4 with a club. So I remember doing it before. Oh, don't forget to take a break every now and then. Well, it is 10 o'clock, so... Oh, the idol I just unlocked. Those are scary enemies. It might be. I mean, that was intensity 5, so... Right. Where is that thing the one I just unlocked? The Orn. These are scary. You touch them and it's a one-hit kill. That's it. Like, you die as soon as you touch this, you die. We'll come across them, I'm sure, at some point. They are scary, like just from a gameplay perspective. Right, just while we're here, let's have a look in the arms altar. Yeah, I'm not going to use clubs anymore for the rest of the playthrough. Oh, no thanks. What should we use for what? So we won't be doing chapter 5 tonight because it's 10 o'clock, but let's see what weapons we've got, what I might want to use. You know what, if I can make a bow, that would be good. Or if I can at least use a bow. Silver bow, that looks pretty alright. Yeah, you know what, let's fuse and equip this silver bow. Why not? I like bows, they're like probably my favourite weapon. And you can You have a little practice range, kind of like the training room in Smash Bros. I wonder why. But you get ones for both air and land battles, so you get to see how they feel before going out into a battle. As for why would they make an enemy like that, I don't know. It's a bit slower than I'm used to for a bow, but in terms of how projectiles fly, but yeah, I think I'll probably be happy with that for the next chapter. How does it fare in air battles? Yeah, they're more like, yeah, they're more obstacles, I suppose, yeah. I think there's like a thing on the challenge wall for like getting up to a certain like a certain count in this. I don't know why it's going up so much when I hit and then like kill one enemy, but whatever. Yeah, Joe, recognize this? Recognize this format here? Recognize the menu style? Or more to the point, recognize the menu style. Joe, it's directed by the same guy. It's literally made by Sakurai himself. Oh, Clubber Skull. Yeah, it's that enemy I avoided in the last level. Yeah, I do feel like some of the sort of stuff that he did in this game probably did inform design decisions for Smash 4 and therefore going over into Ultimate, so you know, even for those games' sake, it was good that he made this. I mean, this is probably my favourite Sakurai game as well. I love this game. But let's not get into that right now. Anyways, it's past 10 o'clock, so we should probably finish things up. Oh, there's an ad in progress. Well, I'll wait for that before I... I'll wait for that to happen before I, thingy. Do I want any of these? Where do I even... I don't even have enough hearts for most of these, so I don't even know why I'm looking. But yeah, next time though, yeah, we'll move on to Chapter 5, Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit. I quite like that level, so I'll be looking forward to that. Oh, thanks for the Prime sub, Joe. Very appreciated. Yeah, I like Chapter 5, that's a fun one. Fun visual style as well. Oh, my hands. Yeah, that is why this came with a stand though, but I don't have space to use it, I'm not resting it on my keyboard. Yeah, I mean, you say strong... I mean, I say the whole game is a strong string of chapters, personally. I love the whole thing, but yeah, it's been a while since I played a lot of them, especially the later ones, so... But we shall see. Right, the ads are finished, so yeah. We can pop over to here. Oh. Why has that gone to the old one there? That was weird. That was weird. Do I need to... I need to look into that. That was my old sub one. Anyways. I need to quit the game. so I can actually hear the chat music. I don't know why, I'm one of those people that always have, like, for the most part, I always have to like go back, a lot of the time I have to go back to like the title screen to stop me. Oh, bless you. I didn't stop emulation though. There we go. And now I can exit the app on my 3DS. That only took one bar of battery. That's good. So yeah, that is the start of Kid Icarus Uprising. I mean, I keep saying it, but yeah, I love Kid Icarus Uprising. It's one of my favourite games Nintendo's ever published. Probably my favourite Sakurai game, at least certainly from a single player perspective. But the multiplayer is great as well. Obviously, Smash and Kid Icarus Uprising, like, they scratch very different itches though. But it's all got that Sakurai quality. Like, I'd love for a Switch 2 version, like, to exist. I'd love them to remake it. Like, again, they've got the input method that could make the game work. I mean, gyro would even have been acceptable, but they have an input method that can make it work. But yeah, so we're going to be continuing on with Kid Icarus Uprising for pretty much all the next streams. I don't remember how long the game is, like in terms of hours, so I don't know how many streams it's going to be. So we're kind of going to be playing it by ear. I might try and figure out. Maybe I'll try and figure out Pretendo. See if anyone's. Maybe some people are still playing online in Pretendo. So I'm using emulation anyway. Or if I want to show off Live vs Dark, I should probably just do bot games. That would be easier to set up. Well, let's show off at least one match of Live vs Dark. But I was sort of thinking, if say like I finish like a chapter and it's not quite in the stream, but I don't have time to do another chapter, or I don't want to do another chapter, perhaps I should just perhaps I could like pad out streams with like a round or two of Light vs Dark, even if it's just against bots, just to show it off, because that is, that was a fairly big part of the game. When I played it, back in the 3DS's heyday, I did play the multiplayer a fair bit, so I would like to show it off at least once, if not more than once. But yeah, so we'll be continuing on Tuesday. We'll be heading over to Pandora's Labyrinth of Deceit. And yeah, we'll be seeing how things go from there. I've got a couple ideas as well of what's going to happen after Kid Icarus, because Kid Icarus Uprising, it's like, as it's a 3DS game, it's not an RPG. It's not the longest thing in the world. Yeah, it's a good length. It doesn't outstay its welcome, but it also, isn't too short. So, but yeah. So I don't know how many streams are going to be. Probably not a huge amount, but it's gonna. Well, I don't know. It's not going to go on as long as, say, Breath of the Wild. That's certainly that's for certain. But it's also not going to be as short as like most Sonic games. Considering that probably half of the Sonic games are streamed, I would have done it in the amount of time that's just occurred. But yeah, I'll make sure to rest my hands. We may have to take mid-stream hand cramp breaks, because yeah, holding an XL console. Where is it? Oh. Yeah, holding an XL console in one hand like that is it's a bit heavy. I couldn't imagine playing it on an original 2DS though, like the original the Wedge 2DS. That must be very uncomfortable, because you'd be like holding it up in the left, like all the way up to the top left with the L button, and then doing the touchscreen down the bottom. A lot of eShop games have / cause hand cramp problems. What kind of hand cramps are you talking about, Joe? But yeah, I will say using a bigger stylus like this is definitely helpful if you want to play Kid Icarus Uprising. If you only have a new 3DS or new 3DS XL or new 2DS XL, don't use the built-in stylus. It's gonna be way too tiny to be comfortable for this game. You're gonna be using it for an extended period. You know, try to get a bigger stylus, like something like this, or even something like the original 3DS's telescopic one, where it was a bit longer. This is too tiny. This is too short. Like, if I hold this stylus in my hand, it only gets to there, like that part of my hand. It's too small. It's too small for me. I get that the telescopic styluses were probably more expensive to make, but they were the right call. Or, you know, perhaps they should have just made the stylus go in this side of the console so that they could be longer. That's what they did for the DS Lite and DSi, and that worked, so... Also, putting them at the bottom, when they get loose, they start, like, falling out on their own. It's really annoying. Like, you just see it from the front. Longer equals better, it's just the truth. No, it needs... Well, for proper comfort, it needs to be thicker as well. And on that note... On that note, thank you for watching, whether you've been here the whole stream, part of the stream, chatted, lurked, it was very appreciated. I am so happy to be playing this game again. So happy to be able to stream it. And yeah, apart from that one disconnect that made me restart a level. Yeah. So yeah, we should be back on Tuesday with more Kid Icarus Uprising. We'll be doing at least a couple more chapters. Obviously, the first few chapters are shorter. They will get longer as we go along. Although, as me and Ben were saying, flight sections, they can't go longer than 5 minutes, otherwise Pit's wings will burn up. That's how long the power of flight lasts. But the ground sections can go on longer. Anyways, that'll do it for tonight. So thanks again for watching, and have a good rest of your day.